The following contest is a tables match and is for the WWE Championship.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Yeah! Time to hop aboard the positivity bus, gentlemen!
Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
These guys are like the IRS. I can't get away from them. New Day are everywhere. Raw, SmackDown Live, pay-per-view.
You say it like it's a bad thing. It's all about the movement of smiles, pancakes, bootios, and positivity.
One of the most powerful men on the WWE roster.
Got a little extra pep in his step here tonight.
Big E's ready for battle.
This man is a real force. Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
And his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
A crushing fall. Warm up the buses. This one's over. He wants no part of the outside.
So painful. He lands right on the small of his back.
That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. So much on the line here in the match for him.
The funny thing about a table match is that it almost doesn't matter how damaged you are. You can go through a table at any time. The tables match at Extreme Rules 2012 is probably the best example of that.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
One move after the other. It's devastating. The human body can only absorb so much of that. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Big E making a statement as we speak. Incoming. He wants no part of the outside.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Oh boy, he is rolling. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
Before Big E devastated opponents in the ring, the Florida native was a defensive lineman at the University of Iowa. The powerhouse then turned his attention to powerlifting, where he broke many records as a super heavyweight. It's no wonder Big E is a former NXT, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Champion.
Wow, that back's got to be aching now.
The axe handle hits the mark. Big E's athletic career was certainly impressive before the big man entered sports entertainment. Just to put this in perspective, Big E squats more than 700 pounds, bench presses 575 pounds, and deadlifts an unbelievable 806 pounds.
We can talk about the power of positivity, unicorns, and bootios all you want, Michael Cole. Actually, let's not. But what Big E's able to accomplish in a weight room is just awesome. On second thought, it's downright scary.
Pile driver!
Spiked him. In a relatively short period of time, Big E's made a career of taking the biggest names in WWE and driving them into the canvas with this finisher, the big ending. Now that is a move.
Oh, look, look.
Uh-oh.
Drops the elbow on him.
Grounds him with a power slam. Big E's looking at it.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Did you hear that thud? God.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Nice offense from Drew McIntyre. Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays. Watch out, E-Train might be pulling into the station. Drew McIntyre got him there.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names if you ask me.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
And the headbutt connects.
A nice shot by Drew McIntyre. An incredible chop. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Oh, I think this man means business. Clearly on a mission here.
Following up, here it is.
You have to hand it to our new champion. Drew McIntyre was just plain better tonight.
These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre.
That's a big win, and to be honest, it looked like this tables match could have gone either way there for a while.
A very impressive victory for Drew McIntyre.